How do you prevent lunatics from running the insane asylum? The period spanning the end of February to the beginning of April in 2026 has been a disastrous one for the world economy. And it's all thanks to the joint US-Israeli assault on Iran. In the US alone, the effects include an estimated 10,000 jobs a month, according to Goldman Sachs. Natural resource costs have also surged, like a 6% rise in aluminum after Iran attacked plants in Bahrain, which itself is the result of the US attack on Iran. France warned about an 11 million barrel per day shortage of oil after 30–40% of the Gulf's oil refining capacity has been destroyed. Fossil fuel shortages have led world leaders to scramble for emergency energy sources. Italy, for instance, has traveled to Algeria to replace its lost LNG supplies. The Airports Council International (ACI) of Europe have warned about systemic jet fuel shortage problems within the next few weeks. Southeast Asia is heavily dependent on oil and gas imports from the Middle East. Many of these countries have carried out rationing measures in response. Even countries that have agreed to pay Iran the necessary toll fees to pass through the Strait of Hormuz are finding trouble doing so now. Thanks, of course, to the new US blockade on the strait that intercepts even non-Iranian ships that have paid their tolls, such as ships from the Philippines. The Asian Development Bank has similarly warned that the current situation could lead to persistent price increases until early 2027, with up to 1.3% shaved off the growth of developing countries in the Asia-Pacific region. In the best-case scenario, even if the war ended today, it could take until the end of 2026 for the situation to normalize. So what is to be done? More importantly, what can be done to prevent similar situations like this in the future? The answer is, don't give our leaders the power to affect the global economy like this. In other words, don't let lunatics control the insane asylum. Any sensible policy for economies in the future should restrict the power of governments to carry out such overreaching international policies. Such a policy doesn't mean that we should be left to the mercy of big international corporations with zero democratic options for the people. A policy that focuses on raising public spending money via economic rent extraction would both weaken central governments and big business, especially if such a policy focuses on land rents. This would create a truly democratic society where money is the hands of the people, not of increasingly dictatorial governments or unaccountable corporate entities.